Hello, this is Edge from Scildburg. Today we're going to talk about the 555 timer in monostable mode. Monostable mode is basically the timing aspect of the 555 timer. And as you can see, I have everything pretty much set up already. We'll go over it piece by piece. Here we have pin number 5 connected to a 0.01 microfarad capacitor, grounded. And here we have a 10k ohm resistor connected to our positive rail with a wire going to pin 2, and then from there a button that is connected to the positive and then to ground. What this will do is, by not pushing the button, pin 2 will have power going into it. When we push the button, pin 2 will pull the positive to ground, and pin 2 will no longer have any charge going to it, which starts the operation of the timer. From there we have pin 4 connected to positive and pin 8 connected to positive. And then we have pin 7 and 6 both connected to a resistor. This resistor here is going to determine how long the output of pin 3 stays on. Connected to pin 3 we have our resistor, just so the LED doesn't blow, but the power is coming out of pin 3, and then the resistor is connected to, or the LED is connected to ground. We also have our capacitor here that is going from pins 6 and 7 on the positive side over to ground. This happens to be 100 microfarad capacitor. If you use a bigger capacitor, it will make the on state longer. The same way it'll make the on state longer if you use a bigger resistor. But we're just going to use 100 microfarad, and this happens to be a 10k resistor that we're using for the 10k resistor we're using for our timing. What we should get out of that, actually it's 100k. It's a 100k resistor, and this is a 100 microfarad capacitor. As such, we should get about 11 seconds on state when we push the button. So let's go ahead and time it now. We'll go ahead and push it on, and then we will time it, and we will start now. About 11 seconds. These aren't going to be super precise, but they give you a fairly decent way of turning things on and off and setting a timer. Now, the way we figured out how long it was going to be is we have our capacitance. We take our capacitance in farads, which 100 will be 0.0001, times our resistor in ohms, which is 100,000. So 100,000 times 0.0001 is 10 times 1.1 equals about 11.1. And we can just do the math here. Got our trusty calculator. So we have 0.0001 times 100,000 equals 10 times 1.1 equals 11. So should be about 11 seconds, which is what we got. Now, we will use a different resistor. This one happens to be, I believe, 330,000 ohms. So if we have 330,000 ohms, we have 330,000 times the same capacitor, which is 0.0001, equals 33. 33 times 1.1 equals 36.3 seconds. That's what we should get here when we use this resistor. We should get 36.3 seconds, or somewhere roughly around there. It's not going to be exact. So we can go ahead and time that now. And let's do that. So we will turn it on and time it. As you can see, we went to 38 seconds, or roughly around 37. It's not going to be exact, but it can give you a very good timing device. Not accurate, but it is very workable. And that is it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or anything. And there you go, 555 timer in monostable mode.